Once again, happy, beautiful Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Another session of historical recovery attempt. That's what it is, an attempt. But gotta start the day off right. I recognize this kind of thing. All times of the day. Let's go ahead and get what we can get today. Looks like they were buck wild again out here, moving things around when we had that powerful rainstorm that came through on Thursday for about 12 hours. Yeah. Seems like there's going to be jewelry all over this place. I might collect one out of every four instead of every last piece. Leave the rest here, the way I always do things. Collect one and just keep on going. Let's hope we don't miss anything today. Nothing but a busted wallet. Let's hope we don't use the word busted too much today, Even though there's 1,000 busted things out here that we might collect. But I'm talking about the ancient pieces if we find some. And I'm talking about truly ancient. Get a load of this. I've never seen one of these things in a creek before. Look, we just found our first bit of gold for today. We have a collection of stuff here. What do we have here? Is it a gift card? Famous footwear rewards probably expired in 1999. I can't keep everything, guys. I know a lot of this stuff is just like random history. I'm looking for some cool things today. Look, gold for the day. But you talk about gold, what the heck is this, guys? If this is a movie reel with movies inside of it, how the heck would I add it to the pocket? IBM something. Data processing magnetic tape. Huh. It's probably full of sand. I bet this thing right here is full of sand. I bet it is. Trying to tell you that the true movie stars out here are the ones in heaven. It's Sunday. They want you to know that. It's heavy. It's got sand in it. I know how these things open. You lift this up. I won't be able to open it though. It's nature glued it together. Magnetic tape. Yeah, let's just go ahead and throw it up on the bank. Hey, but I'll add this to the pocket. Art. Heck yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, let me go ahead and add that thing to the bank. If you know what I mean, the bank. Now, if this thing, I've never seen this out here before, or anything like it. But that's the thing, though. That's a good sign. Because that means they got all crazy out here. Waters got high, did their job. Now, okay, I'm going to be honest with you. Let me go ahead and, well, the waters do get high. They get about 9-10 feet high up here. Let's go ahead and toss it as high as I can. That's good enough for now. It's heavy. It weighs like 7 pounds or something. But I'll tell you one thing, though. I'll be honest with you. When I say get high, I'm not talking about smoking the good stuff, guys. I don't want YouTube or, the other side of YouTubers to get mad at me when I say that. When I say get high, I'm talking about the energy out here, the energy drinks that they consume in heaven. They sip on the energy drink. They do get hype out here. They get high. They get hype. Like a lot of us like to get when we sip on those energy drinks. Got a soul of a shoe. And what else do we have here? I saw something weird in the water. Hold on. Oh, it's a front of a shirt. Oh, it's a little kid outfit. Look at that. That's cute. That's cool. A puppy dog. Suspenders. Yeah, let me go ahead and keep on going. I only got like 6 hours to cover this creek. I can't believe it. I'm just getting started, guys. I'm gonna have to make another stash. I got a Kroger shopping bag in my back pocket to add the bigger things too, because I know I'm gonna be collecting things like this. Look at that. Hey, that's not, man. Okay, that's not. It's going to be falling apart. It's not real wood. It's that composite stuff, man. He's stuck. It's a baby doll. He's jammed up in the rocks. You're gonna say save him. Well, he's gonna fall apart the second I try to pull him out. He's jammed up in these rocks. Look at how he looks though. I'm sorry guys, that's not anything to laugh at. Hold on, we just saved a life. Hold on. He's raising his hands up. Look at that. Hey, celebration. I've been saved. I've been saved. Look, he's all different human colors. Look at that. Should I keep this baby right here? You're gonna say you got the bag for it. He's got a cracked skull. That's because he's been getting hit out here by all sorts of things for at least the past 5.5, 7 years. Boy, they've been hitting on him hard. That's not fair. That's not fair to pick on the little ones like that. Yeah, boy, did I have an adventure yesterday. I'm so burned out right now. Why the heck am I even out here trying to tread through the sands to save things, you know? Yeah. What else are we going to save? History, hopefully. I'm asking for some major history today, though. I mean, last time I came out, it was like 7 tiny shards of pottery. That was it. 7 little ones, like 3 had a design on it. Nothing much. Nothing major. Like, hey, wait, hold on. What am I complaining about? I'm not complaining, but I mean, I found a large shard of a soapstone bowl. Okay, I found that in a perfect area. Man, my memory is just slipping sometimes, you know. This place, oh, heck yeah, hold on. Add it to the pocket. Is that a shoe or a piece of art that we can definitely use later? Oh, I know, make fun of me. I'm a fan of nature art. Nature art. Look what they did to, look what they did to this thing right here. I love this right here. This game right here. You see something on the other side, you don't know what it is until you get to the other side. And then you find out the truth. Hold on. Uh-oh. Right here, gotta be careful. It's already up to the shins. Hold on. Gotta go slowly. They're making me go in slow motion today. What do we have here? Oh, part of a container. Nothing. Someone probably said take it out here. Someone just said take it. Man, I can't take that. Already got a stash as it is out here. Going on up on the hill. Up on the bank. I'm going to try something different. I want to tell you something right now. Another reason why I came out today. Out to this creek. Another reason. Something hit me like a ton of bricks, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it did. Something hit me like a ton of bricks. And it's making me come out today. I didn't really come out like really expecting to find major stuff. I came out here to talk about something while I look for major stuff, you know. Because I don't think I'm in too control of my life, you know, too much in control of my own life. I can feel them all the time manipulating me out here. The ones who know who I am. The ones who look up to me. The ones who try to help. The ones who try to tell me truth. The ones who try to lead my way. I know they're talking right now, guys. I mean, this is that magical place where someone said, save God's life, and I keep coming out asking, what do you mean, save God's life? I feel them right now, guys. I feel them right now, this weird energy around me. But there's something up on this hill that you will never believe. On this bank. And it's been gradually growing over the course of the last year and a half, basically. Items that are just way too big to pull out of here, you know? Items that are just too big to pull out of here. I just keep making the stash. And the thing is now is that they're wiping out the hillside, and it's making it harder to climb up there. It's making it harder to climb up there. To keep making the stash grow, but there's a lot of truth up there. I'm not going to tell you what that is until I come back down here. I want to keep going forward to see if they lead me to something, that's going to make me add it to the stash up there. That's going to make me add it to the stash, the pile. I'm almost afraid to look up there because I'm afraid that the water's got so high. I'm looking at the stuff right now, guys, and my heart's just pounding. There's too much truth up there. I cannot believe that I've gone all this way not realizing it until the other day when I was at work. We'll talk about it later. I want to take a look up there to see if at least one item's still up there. Hold on. Is that a point? Is that a point? That's beautiful crystal. Look at that. But no, it's not a point. Let's leave it out here in heaven. A lot of crystal in this creek that needs to stay. But let me go ahead and leave the baby doll right there. Yeah. Welcome to heaven. This is what I love about urban creeks. You find the most crazy stuff. I mean, what is that? Some kind of ashtray, some part of a lamp? I've seen this before, though. I think it's the bottom of an inkwell, maybe. Could you imagine if that was intact? Who knows if that's the bottom or the top? Beautiful piece of glass. Deserves to be higher. Man, we're going to have a fun time looking if we only go on about maybe a couple 100 feet and already spotting some things already. A monster truck. Where are the wheels at? Cool. All right. Add it to the pocket. Vintage. Let's hope we find that vintage pot from like 1303. Still looking. It's almost like I can't leave this zone right here. No, don't you worry. I know you saw that earlier. That is not a point. Look, it looks like one though. See, that's the thing though. If I know it's not one. I know it's not because I just touched it. But see, that's a point right now. I told you that in one of my videos. That's a Mora Mountain right now, in its perspective, due to the combination of the sands around it, making it into an artifact. If I move it, I change its being. Meaning what? It's not an artifact after that. Which means someone made that out here to make it look like an artifact, for us to see it in a perfect perspective. To help us realize that they're still around. The ones out here still making them. Or even the laws of nature just doing that thing. To keep the history alive in the land, But they know that there's a handful of people who have this kind of hobby that would recognize it for what it is. History. Yeah, the history of the land out here. They record it all. But check it out, check it out. Yep, a Lego. So what? And then a crop piece. What does that say on top of it though? Hold on. Up for Steam? Maybe that's a Switch or something like that. But that looks like a Lego to me. Maybe it's not a Lego. Maybe it's an on-off switch for something else. Why do I have red on my fingernail? Yeah, because I was spray painting something the other night. I totally forgot about it. Alright. Well, if they got buck wild out here, they certainly didn't move this thing. Check out what I just got out of the water. Look at this piece of art right here. Man, look at that. You're going to say, Da Vinci, take it. I mean, look how they created the bottom. Dang. Beautiful. Nature knows how to create that art with that time. And the soils and all. They got the color transition just right. No, I gotta leave it. I gotta leave it. It's too big. Imagine that frame though. But the frame is out here in heaven. In nature. This is the museum out here. Let me go ahead and take a picture of it. The human race, they trash this white thing Nate's right here wanting to make a masterpiece out of it. Let me go ahead and do a couple pictures real quick and just leave it out here for them to keep working on it. Beautiful. Let me go ahead and set it up on the bank. I'm trapped. I'm backed into a corner. They're about to make us go to China just to get the buckhead, you know. Look, I have to walk my butt all the way around this thing to go that way. Maybe they're wanting me to see something, I don't know. You guys are crazy. I'll tell you what, you're going to say, why don't you climb over? And why are you complaining about having to go to China just to get the buckhead? Well, okay, here's the thing though. You know how hard it is to walk through the sand? It is. It's hard to walk through the sands out here. I'm not really complaining about it. It's just, difficult. Let me know if you see something major. Another piece too big for the pocket. It's beautiful though. Oh, it's not too big for the pocket. Well, I got a bag. I got two of them. Boy. Man. That is another good shard. That thing's fat. The geometries make it too fat for the pocket. That's a beautiful piece right there, but check it out. This is the second one so far today. What is it about these things? The second I even got up in the creek, I ran into them. And I've never seen them out here before. That thing. I don't know if they want me to collect those or not. I mean, all you gotta do is just trace the lines. Looks like a map to me. Let me go ahead and grab it, set it up. Maybe I'll just add it to the stash on the hill, The stash I already have going on. Let's see if they got some kind of surprise out here. Besides the same old linoleum kitchen tile right here that we find every time out here. It's almost like someone dumped an entire bathroom out here. Well, they made us go all the way around. I don't see anything that stands out except for, stuff to add to the pocket. Maybe not. Dang it. I thought that was a piece of tile or something. There's another sort of metal. Gotta be a sort of metal. What's on the other side? Let's take a look. Hold on, is it blue? Is it white? Is it yellow? Nothing. Now, if that ain't cool, I don't know what is. Look, they have glued a rock. They have rusted a rock. Guys, that's an art piece. That's a standalone piece. That's a standalone piece right here. All right, let me make a stash right quick. There's Native American pottery right here somewhere. Hold on. That's a standalone art piece. You put up on the wall, frame it. Like a shadow box or something. That is cool. We're going to be making stashes all day today at this rate. Told you they're going to have a piece up in here of pottery. Excuse my sinuses. Check it out. Got a little scratch design on it. And then this piece, whoops, there it goes. They pulled it out of my hand. And that masterpiece right here, this burned plastic. That's cool right there. Hold on. There's something even better behind me. I don't collect a lot of these out here. Hold on, there's something that looks cool right here too. What the heck is that? Probably just a rock. Smelting probably. Oops, I'm not going to say what that looks like. Not at all. I don't like that. Dang. Asteroid. Part of a beer bottle right there, gotta be. But there's something out here that I do not find often. You already know what that is. I saw it a mile away. And so do you. Heck yes. First one of the day. Probably might be the last. 29 seconds later. Another nice one for the stash, and this one just happens to be flat. Look at that one. It's the right tones. Man, These metal pieces I'm going to be making are going to be flawless. Guided by the garbage out here. Look at that piece. I mean, you stack hundreds of little paintings like this. Different colors, different tones, different angles, different geometries, bent up or not. They will become masterpieces within time. Boy. Oh boy. It's got colors on it. Make fun of me, cool. I like it when it's colorful like that, when they scratch it up. See what we got on this one here. I know it's no artifacts so far. Yeah, we're keeping that one too. Look at that. You guys crazy. Oh man, that started off good today. Really though. I have a design on it, but it's nothing to scream, run home to mama about. Oh, there's a design on this side. We had it backwards. Beautiful. Let's hope it's not going to be the largest sword today. Let's see what kind of message we have on this thing right here. Warning. It's a blow up something. Yeah, it's nothing. Do not leave unattended. Ooh! Another painting. Beautiful. They do it right every time. I wish this creek wasn't so stingy on the points though. I mean, my entire time coming here, I'd say 5, maybe 6 at most, and it's been like 2 years. That's not a lot, folks, compared to like the pottery and stuff that we find. I know modern societies, all that kind of stuff, but the pottery and stuff ranges from like early archaic all the way through like Mississippian, for real. So where are all the points at though? I mean, you have a range of history like that. There should be a plethora of rock objects out here. And you know, the more modern the society or the culture, the more modern they were, the more likely that they would have made like fancy art things, like art figurines, all that kind of stuff. All the more modern things. There's a chair right there, that's cool. But I'm yet to find anything like that out here. But boy, would that ever become a blessing if we did find something like that. Huh. There's another road reflector. That's the third one today. Right there in the center. Third one already today. Probably tell me to slow down. There's going to be something we need to take a look at. Get ready for the big reveal. Dang, they got a big A head underwater. Look, your eyelashes are growing on your breast. Well, maybe they like the water. My bad, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That was worth slow motion right there. That thing catapulted that thing. Nature said, we don't want your baby doll. Fine. We'll leave him right there. We won't toss him up on the bank. You guys crazy. They like to play out here. Take the way I have here. Whatever it is, it's something. All right. Moment of truth. If there's one spot where we should find that little quartz arrowhead, one. that's it. This would be the spot. You're talking about 57 feet of smooth, flowing, extremely shallow waters with nothing but gravel. I bet we don't find one. But instead, let me go ahead and look at this. It looks promising when it comes to something crazy. Oh, dart has already been made. Add it to the stash. Definitely going into the bag. Look at that. A standalone piece. Boy, you just never know how just backyard gardening goes wrong. And it develops into something else in somebody else's mind. Look at that standalone piece. Look at that. Put that in a piece of driftwood, dried and stained. Painted probably a different color. Modern. Priceless. Good find. Dang. I know I had to unplug the headsets. They're malfunctioning. They've been cutting off the video segments right in the middle of them. So I know I'm past the bin limit. Yeah, nothing yet, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing historic at the moment. Dang it. I know every time we come out, look at that. Beautiful piece. That's a piece of ice right there if that wasn't one. I know it's crystal, piece of ice, what I call it. Probably a chip off the old block. Look how it stands out. That's what I'm looking for out here. It's always going to be white quartz and some black ones out here too. But every time I come out here, it's almost like it's an opportunity every single time with every step you take. I'm just waiting to find that one large spear tip. I know we have to start off with one, the large ones. You got to find the first one. That'll make you happy. Well, I'm happy every time I come out anyway. That's not the question. Whatever, but I mean, seriously though, I found 3 large ones that would have been at least 6 inches long. At least 6 inches long if they were intact. And I'm still waiting. Busted button. Man. And look what someone did to this one here. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. Beautiful. I just saw something. Oh, there it is. Please tell me it's intact. These things are never intact. Of course it's not. Go figure. This one's yellow. All right. I just saw something to my right. Hold on. My left, whatever it is. Well, it's semi-intact. At least the kids didn't smash it with a hammer like we always do. There's a deer here. I never saw them, but I know they just climbed up here. I could tell. The second I stepped foot right here, the dirt was still falling from their little trail right here. Oh, cool. What's that? I'm looking for dishes. It looks like back in the day, this might have been some old dump site or something. People just dump their garbage bags out here. Hey, that's got hearts on it. Who's that? What character is that? Oh, they're blue and green. Well, it's a sticker. It means it's nothing. Is that a Christmas theme or what? That's cool. Too big for the pocket. But why would I take it anyway? I can't collect everything. Even though technically everything is treasure in its own right. I bet it's busted. Of course it is. Make sure that nature doesn't step on it. But I just stepped on something. When I tried to do this thing, I couldn't do it. And they bent it perfectly. Now, if you've ever seen a turquoise colored rim on a car, let me know. That's perfect. Da Vinci style. Hard as a rock, cracked in the middle. Some kind of marble. Added to the pocket. I knew we were good for one. I think that's what it is. Where'd it go? Please, oops, my undies are dropping. About dang time. I knew we were good for 2 at least, if that's what it really is. You already know what that is. A baby leg, a baby arm. First one in over about an hour and a half. I better get a move on if I'm going to be able to cover the other side. For real. Almost 3 o'clock. Another one to add to the stash. No, it's nothing major. You know, something I'm always looking for out here though. It's very cool. Hold on, let me do something with the pocket. The water bottle. Hold up, I don't want to smash them into the clay soils that I'm standing on. Look at that. Hey, cup holder. They're about to be pulled out of here. Oh, they're missing a leg. That sucks. Add them to the hero pile. It's a huge piece of ancient ash right there. Let me go ahead and pull it out and throw it up on the bank, up in the lands. Don't need that to be washing out here. The harder the ash, and the easiest that it cleans off. The easiness of it, that is, means the more ancient it is. Because the ash turns into crystal. Ancient. I wonder if anybody would ever have the curiosities to come out and notice. I doubt anybody would anyway. Yep. Just like the cement pellets that I made, the circles, the discs. I wonder how long that's going to stay there. Not long enough. So glad I got the plastic bag. Dang, that's a nice one. Even has the joint in it. Dang, beautiful. Crazy. A red line, what the heck? Where's the end of it? I saw something. Hold on. I missed it over here. I totally forgot about it. You can't miss them. Oh yeah, definitely add it to the arch. Same thing with this one. If I can get it out, watch this thing be 4 feet long. Well, yes, it is artistic. I'm going to go ahead and warn you. It's just going to be garbage and maybe a couple pieces of pottery on the other side of the creek. I mean, further down where the split is. That's all it's going to be. I know you're arguing, you're going to say, but why are you going to go down there just for that? Because there could be more. I found hardly anything last time I came out on that side. And today's a different day. If I forget one of my stashes, I'll never forgive myself. Welcome to heaven. Time to break out the Kroger bag. It's almost like we're in the studio going through the stuff, right? But dang, is that ever so cool. Let's hope I don't knock this thing off in the bag. That would be a disaster. Man, nature at its best, doing its job right. To show you what's up. Let's go ahead and grab this. Got big plans for that thing right here. Too big to carry out of here. Gotta add it to the stash. The lines. Looks like something very dear to me. Look, I'm in the image. Trying to get a reference picture. My crazy butt's inside of it. Imagine wall panels like this. A whole bunch of these things. In a house, on a wall, with light coming through. Imagine what that would look like. Even with the dirt inside of it, looks fabulous. Looks like they just turned it into wood panel. They just turned this thing into a wood panel. But it's plastic. It's corrugated plastic is all it is. Gotta add it to another stash. The stash I can't carry out of here. The one that they kept using me to design out here, trying to point me to something. And I just realized that thing a few days ago had me running my butt all the way back out here to understand what they're trying to make me do out here. But it's not just in this one location. It's everywhere we go. I can feel them a part of me, to be a part of me. I know my videos are scary, but they're not meant to be scary. It's just who I am. Very down to earth. Down to heaven, really. Let me add the line work to the stash up there and show you what I'm talking about. If I can even climb my butt up here. You guys crazy. Trying to make it untouchable up here. Wiping out the bank. Hold on. I need to get a move on instead of playing around with the painting, you know. Welcome to heaven. And they know that I know. It's been accumulating for the past year and a half. Reference picture. Another stash made out here. And this has got the line work in it. This one's got the lines in it. The white lines. Yellow. They're even starting to break up. This thing's been here for a while. I wonder if there's snakes under it. Maybe some mice or something. Perfect proportions. One day I'll get it out of here, but it's meant to stay out here, I guess, because I knew I was going to notice something later. Even the pieces keep falling off. This thing was complete. And there they go. The puzzle pieces falling off over time. Boy. But they know I don't dig. But you have to dig to get to it. I know that for a fact. Into a hillside. Gotta move the rocks and the boulders first. But you gotta start off with something else. Many things, really. I guess the stash is going to continue to grow, Da Vinci style. I'm going to collect this one. It's like they're perfect human being in one single doll. All different colors combined as one. Yeah, beautiful. Don't worry, baby, you're coming home with me. You're going with the other ones. Yeah. I don't want to leave your arm just like that. Maybe I'll put some hair on you or something. Hey, looks like you have pollen on top of your head from last spring. Don't worry, you're going to get cleaned up, but I'm not going to scrub you too hard. Last thing I need to be doing is changing the color. Excuse the language, but that is badass. Man, boy, this will go good with the art, the flattened plastic art. Semi-transparent. Look at the art. Dang, I gotta pull that thing off hardcore. I'm not adding it to the pocket. We're at the turnaround spot. It's just gonna sit here until I get back. Pockets are empty. Bag is empty, set up someplace. But this thing here, and I just got started on the other side. Perfect find. My art is gonna be off the chain. Old school for real. Finally, one intact. Now they just set this thing up right perfectly too. Check this thing out. Add it to the pocket. I bet it doesn't have any wheels on it. They just set that thing up anyway. Another toy car today. I know it's nothing, it's just garbage. It is, but it's cool to find and recover things. If you saw this in Goodwill, you wouldn't touch it. But it's in a different setting. So that changes everything. They can't hide everything from us. You know they can't. Because I'm going to see it. I'm always looking. Dang! Another one of these pieces. Add it to the pocket. It's the tones and the contrast that get me. Veneer. Heck is that thing? An oven mitt? No, I don't collect everything. Time to shove somebody up on the... How scary is this one? Time to toss them back up in the lands. Oops, sorry. It's like Christmas morning. I can't wait to get it out. It ain't coming. What the heck is this thing? Vintage for real. It's a face. Is it plastic? Oh, it's plastic, dang it. It's just so filled with soil that it's... You're gonna say, Da Vinci, keep that. That's what the bag is for. Man. Boy, was I ever hoping this thing was porcelain. And the wheels are missing. Finally, check this out. Another one. If you recognize that back, you know exactly who this is. Looks like I'm gonna have to turn his head around to make that thing right. Might be too hard now, hold on. Yeah, I need a pair of pliers for that. Man, he's gonna fill up an entire pocket. That's crazy. But dang, heck yeah. About dang time. Another one down. 29 to go. One of those ancient heels for a shoe or something like that. Boy, do we ever have a long way to go. Now you know. Every time you see that That's got to be at least 1,000 years old right there. It's where an ancient tree used to grow right here. Right there. And it was covered up by the lands a long time ago. And it was just exposed recently as they washed out the bank over here. I guarantee that's at least 1,000 years old right there. Gotta be. Man, another good find for today. But I bet the one out here who was telling me to come follow them, I bet they're just trying to get me to find some ancient Native American graves lost out in the woods out here. That's gotta be it. Follow me. But I could be wrong. It could be something else. That only took about 2 hours. At least it's got a design on it. Now that's artistic. That's nice. Dang, look what they did to this one. On all sides. Added to something else later. I know fiberglass from a car or something like that, maybe a boat. Man, that's a nice one. Good colors too. You already know what I'm going to say. If this was summertime, I'd still have 4 hours of daylight left. Well, 3 hours of daylight left. Nothing else to report upon, except a handful of goodies. Normal stuff as always. There's no easy way to empty this thing out. It's going to take some time. Another great adventure out there in that Urban Creek. Check out this collection. Something about the Urban Creeks, go figure. Keep adding to the stash, the foundation of all of the hobbies. Well, just about 3 hobbies right here. Definitely filled up the bag. And it was a double bag too. Hit it right again with the art pieces. Man, it's almost like I have to go out there after every single rainstorm, but that would be impossible. Got to give the waters a chance to calm down, you know? What a metal stash indeed today. Almost got enough ready to... Hey, it's Tonka. That's exactly what that is. Who doesn't recognize that backwards and upside down? It's a Tonka toy, Tonka truck. Yeah, of course that's easy to recognize. Only if you look at it backwards. Mirror image. Would I ever recognize it? Who hasn't had one before? Dang. Even for these masterpieces right here. And I just got finished organizing. And we're about to add even more when it comes to this kind of stuff right here. I know I say it every single time, I got big plans for this. I do. I just have to gather enough, guys, I do. I gotta gather enough. I've already been trying to design in my mind what I'm going to do with this. But I have like 5 different ideas. Large or small ones. Some of the garbage the human race trashes definitely will come in handy later. Yeah. Can't really tell them to keep doing it. This stuff is old school. They got laws against this now. So I gotta get what I can get to repurpose it. Upcycle. Oops. Would have shown my reflection. I didn't realize that. Gotta hit the gym again. Got the soles of the shoe. Add them to that little pile onto the side I got going on. Lady's got the power. Told you that earlier today. Still has water in it too. Just had to get it out. Man, but this thing right here, boy. I mean, there's a painting right there. It's like these days I don't even have to paint anymore. I just snap a picture and I got it. Yeah. Got the toys, got the watch, got the marble. Yeah. Star of the show today even matches a few of the plastic pieces. No, that's not scary. It's just what nature did. How you were created. Yeah. Trying to do it right. It's exactly what nature does. They do it right. Things just take time. Yeah, what else would I find today? Oh yeah, this thing here, I can't tell. I don't know what this is. I know it's a ball. I don't know if it's a marble that's getting ready to crack. I don't know if it's something decorative. Could be an old school clay and marble. Could just be a decorative piece from anything. Try not to bust it up though. Try not to break it. Got a couple of buttons. Go check it out. Found this in the parking lot. Don't put it next to the iPhone. How so? Why not? Because it's magnetic. That's a cool find for the day. Very nice indeed. But you talk about a cool find besides a piece of her. This thing here. Oops. Would you look at that? It's hanging on. Like I've been trying to hang on to everything. Boy. Standalone masterpiece right here. I know, just a piece of metal, piece of garbage. But because they, added something to it like we like to, it's not a piece of garbage. It's not trash. It's truth. It's exactly what it is. Yeah. Great work in that, indeed. Wait for some things to dry off. Yeah. But this piece right here is just ready to go. I mean, all I need is a large marble tile, like a rectangle. Spray paint it, one color. And you have a standalone art piece that goes on the shelf in the office. I mean, look at that. I know I'm an artist. I mean, that looks fine right there. Look at that. It's already balanced. That thing's already balanced right here. Look at that. Yeah. Playing around that thing for days. Talking about playing around. No playing around with this. Yeah. Old school crock. That's not Native American pottery. Not at all. I know you like to see that design. Boy, where's the basket at, guys? Where's the basket at? It's got to be around there somewhere. Pressed into this thing. Beautiful. Very vibrant. Yeah, but you talk about vibrant. What's that, some Moro Mountain? Kind of amateur, you can't tell. I don't find a lot of these in that creek. So I guess you can say we had a monumental day when it came to the points. For that area, that is, for that creek. Yeah, still don't know about this one though. Look what the laws of nature did to this piece of gravel. They turned it into some kind of preform. They're still working on it. I thought about leaving it out there, I did. I mean, look at that. Hard to tell in GA. Really though. I mean, that's straight from the road. All it takes is a little bit of effort. Time, effort, the forces of nature. And you get fooled easily. Because of truth. Not a fake in my book. See you in the next video.